Hi, these comments are for MM, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And let's see in your situation. So you took the TOEFL test in May, you got 79. You retook it recently on September 29th, you got 85. So you're doing better. However, your concern is 18 points in the listening and 19 points in the writing. You're not satisfied with those two subtotal scores, right? And I think that you said in the email here, you've been doing a lot of practice with your listening, even making the CNN video speed faster to 1.2 to 1.5, and you're scoring around 23 on the TPO exams, but you're still scoring lower on the TOEFL exam, right? And your writing, you did very well on task 1. I think you said you got 4.0 to 5.0. However, you scored 1.0 to 2.0 limited in the second writing task. And you've also sent me your score report, right, along with a writing sample that I can take a look at to see if I can figure out what is going on with your speaking ability. I'm looking at your score report right now, so let's see if we can figure out exactly what's going on here with your listening and the writing parts of the course. So in the listening, it looks like, according to what I'm reading here, it says you have difficulties with lectures and conversations that require the listener to make sense of unexpected or seemingly contradictory information. So if the listening passage is presenting information that is opposite or somehow in contrast to something else, that's where you seem to have the most difficulty according to the score report. Okay, in the speaking section, here's what we know. Speaking about campus situations, you did very, very well here, 3.5 to 4.0. So that means integrated speaking task number 3, integrated speaking task number 5. Those were strong. However, you scored lower, it looks like fair, 2.5 to 3.0 on the independent speaking tasks. So some of your problems here, it says that you speak mostly clear with occasional errors. You have limited grammar and vocabulary, and sometimes the limitations prevent you from fully expressing your ideas. So this is true on speaking tasks number 1 and 2. So if you do join my online course, that's telling you that you want to focus a lot on the independent speaking tasks. Okay, you're also having difficulty with speaking about academic content, and this is 2.5 to 3.0. That means integrated speaking task number 4 and number 6. So let's see what the problem here is. It says you're having some problems with pronunciation or intonation that cause difficulty. It says some of your some of your ideas are not fully developed or are inaccurate. So again, it looks like, according to the rubric, if you use my course, you should be focusing a lot on the independent speaking tasks, and then the integrated task number 4 and number 6. Okay, let's take a look at writing. See, this is really weird. So you did very well on the integrated writing task, 4.0 to 5.0. However, you scored very low on the independent writing task. So why? It says you have some noticeable deficiencies, such as either insufficient detail, or your ideas, the connection of your ideas are difficult, maybe because of your grammar errors, and also your response is only marginally related to the task that was asked. That's what I'm guessing happened. You don't think that happened, but it's possible that you didn't completely address the writing task, which helps explain why you got such a low score. So I think for you, if you do join or you use my online TOEFL course, you want to focus on the independent writing task, task number 2. And as you're doing that, you want to make sure that you're connecting your ideas, you're improving your grammatical usage, and then you're directly answering whatever that task is. Those are things that you want to work on as you do your writing practice. Okay, I'm looking at your essay right now. So, and I think I can confirm some of what the ETS is saying about your writing. So first, let's look at it says, in the past, young people depended too much on their parents to make decisions. Today, most young people are better able to make decisions about their own lives. So I think in the thesis, there are quite a few justifications involved with this issue, two conspicuous ones of which are elaborated upon here under. Yet you're using a very, very formal type of English that I don't think is going to work for this kind of writing. So I can understand why the TOEFL maybe thinks you might be a little bit off task. I mean, look at what you said in the next paragraph. So to begin with, it's incontrovertibly axiomatic that these days young people are used to using the media to get information. Yeah, but the topic sentence needs to restate the question, the topic. The topic is why young people make better decisions today. You're not really getting to that in that topic sentence. You said, I'd rather support the idea from another perspective as well. Again, the topic sentence here doesn't really restate the purpose of the writing, so you need a better connection with the topic sentences of these body paragraphs, and you need a more sharply focused thesis that really restates the purpose of the writing. So you also have quite a few grammar errors in here, and I think all of these things are bringing the writing score down. Now, would I give it a 1.0 out of 5? No. I would probably put your writing at about 2 to maybe 2.5, right? Which is not as low as what ETS gave you, but I can certainly see how you might not be directly addressing that task. Okay, so those are my comments on your specific situation. So I think that you do need to make some improvements with your writing. You want to make sure that your thesis and the topic sentences of your body paragraphs are addressing the purpose of the writing task, right? So you need to better connect what you're saying back to the writing prompt. You also need to make some improvements with your independent and integrated speaking tasks. You need to make some improvements with your listening, especially when it involves contradictory information. So these are things that you can definitely work on, and you can solve these issues to help make some improvements with your overall TOEFL score. All right, so thank you very much for your comments.